I'm often asked, because there's so much information about different diets and diet plans and forms of eating and different philosophies and different approaches, I'm often asked what is it that I recommend for people. And I would say that the primary recommendation is a plant-based diet, a primarily plant-based diet. I think is a foundation or a pillar of a healthy, sustainable, long-term nutritional program. And what does that mean? That means that at least 80 to 90% of our foods come from plant sources, whether they be vegetables, whether they be fruits, whether they be grains, whole grains, whether they be legumes and pulses like the beans. All of these are plant-based foods that are very nutritious, very, very nutritious, and actually have the capacity in and of themselves to sustain us and give us very high levels of health exclusively, without the addition of any other foods. In addition to that, I believe it's important to eat foods that are not processed, so that means in their natural state. That doesn't necessarily mean raw, although certainly there are health benefits to eating raw foods, whether that's through salads or fermenting certain foods or dehydrating certain foods that have been germinated and then dehydrating, but also cooking, but cooking fresh. So the food is prepared and eaten right away rather than being kept on a shelf and eaten over many months or weeks even. So eating food in as fresh and natural state as possible with minimal chemical ingredients, if any at all, which are not really necessary. I'm a proponent of using herbs and spices, which have very, very high levels of antioxidants and have been used in Asia, in the cuisines of China and of India medicinally. They're used as medicine, but as food as medicine. So because they're so beneficial in so many different ways, but primarily in terms of inflammation and in terms of keeping our digestive system running optimally, our nervous system running optimally. So herbs and spices as part of our daily nutrition is another pillar that I find very important.